Not was a Marine, is a Marine, because once a Marine, always a Marine. Joining me, I have someone who coordinated this huge celebration, George Leon with Homecoming 250. Thank you so much for being with us, George. What did it take to put together something of this magnitude?
It took 5 years of effort and hundreds of volunteers and lots of supporters and the support of the city. It's been a spectacular event.
What are you hoping the feeling is that resonates through the city as we get ready for next year, the semi-quincentennial? This is the big start of it all.
That's right. This is the grand opening, and the idea is to seize the semi-quincentennial spotlight for Philadelphia so that in 2026, when people have a choice of places to go, they think about coming here. But it's also about the Navy and Marine Corps, celebrating those who are serving now, celebrating our veterans, celebrating those who gave all, as you know, and to really make sure that people remember that the armed services are here, they belong to all of us, and to remind people, to remind us what unites us, that we all support these young men and women who are out there defending us every day.
George, thank you. And using that word unite is so key, because I've seen everyone from longtime serving veterans to young middle schoolers and high schoolers who are hoping to be in the military one day. And we're just getting started. Alicia, I hear the band approaching, so I'm going to send it back to you because this parade is on.
We will be here for all of the excitement and all of the guests who are joining us from all across the country. But I think the one thing that Taronda just said that really strikes me is the inspiration that this provides for the young people, right, for the future.
Absolutely. What we started out to do was really to reach out to the young people, a salute to youth, and to inspire them to really understand what it means to serve the country and to serve some aspect of life that's bigger than themselves.
Yeah, it's moving, but also I loved what George said, seize the spotlight for Philadelphia. This is our time, this is our moment, this is our history.
Yeah, I got to throw something a little bit shade here to Mary. Like, as a Navy guy and an Army brat, an Army
I'm not an Army brat.
Soldier. I've got to go Navy, be Army. That's all I can say.
No.
Did you guys have to get this out of the way first?
Yeah, we had to.
We did.
Because it's American team rivalry.
Well, if it comes to soccer or football, I'm willing to let the Navy win, but I'm sorry, soccer or football in the Great Britain. But when it comes to Army beating Navy in football, there's no question. It's down for the count this time. So.
There you go.
We have some
I like
fighting.
this.
You know what? We're going to hold a little peace summit during this commercial break between our Navy and Army co-hosts here. We are gearing up for an absolutely spectacular parade. The Navy and Marine Corps 250 parade live in Philadelphia. It all gets started when we come right back.
The Navy and Marine Corps 250 Parade is sponsored by West Shore Home, remodeling reimagined.
This Thanksgiving, imagine welcoming guests into your home and showing off your beautiful brand new shower. At West Shore Home, we'll make it happen, guaranteed. Start your shower project now and we'll guarantee it's installed by Thanksgiving or the entire project is free. Plus, if you go to westshorebath.com to schedule, we'll waive all installation costs on the project and get you an extra $500 off. That's westshorebath.com to make sure you don't miss out on all these limited time savings. West Shore Home, remodeling reimagined.
Save up to 20% weekly with Acme for You. And make your holidays even sweeter. Join today and save.
If thrills are what you're after, we got your favorite slots and more. Golden Nugget Online Casino. Don't you open up that door.
Golden Nugget Online Casino has awarded over $100 million in jackpots. Make any moment golden.
Sign up to save lives. Register today as an organ and tissue donor through the Gift of Life Donor Program. Visit donors1.org and take the first step toward saving lives. One decision can make all the difference.
Discover the movie that's being called the best film of the year. Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere, rated PG-13.
Robin Williams.
Vanessa Williams.
Mitch Williams.
Tennessee Williams.
Montel Williams.
Serena Williams. Can't say Venus.
Doug Williams.
Ricky Williams.
Hank Williams.
Pharrell Williams.
He has a last name? Lou Williams.
Philly D.
Get in the game with Rick and Shari, because you can never have too much Williams at 5 o'clock.
Sherwin-Williams.
Really?
Come on, it's good.
And welcome back to the Navy and Marine Corps 250 Parade. I'm Alicia Vitarelli, along with Mary McCorvey and Robert Irvine, for a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime parade. 250 years, how momentous. Navy and Marine Corps both celebrating a big birthday this year, both founded in 1775 right here in the city of Philadelphia.
Well, leading the parade today are members of Philadelphia's Native Nations Dance Theater, all part of our precious indigenous community. They've served in the Navy and the Marine Corps since the Revolutionary War. For the Marines, highlights include, as we all know, the Navajo Code Talkers in World War II, and Private First Class Ira Hamilton Hayes, who was one of the 6 men in the iconic flag-raising photo in Iwo Jima.
And we just want to say that the banner today is being carried by members of the United States Sea Cadets. You will see them many times throughout the parade, and of course this lead banner ushering in the beginning of this parade, which, as we have been saying, is rain or shine, and it is absolutely going to be a beautiful event. And you see the dancers right behind them.
Yes, here are our dancers, our Native American dancers. And in today's military, Navy SEAL teams and special forces have come from tribes like the Lakota, Navajo, and Cherokee to serve in elite Navy Marine units in Iraq and Afghanistan.
And it's so wonderful to have them lead this historical parade. 250 years. All of it, the lead up to, of course, next year, which is the semi-quincentennial celebration of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, also here in Philadelphia. And you hear them revving their engines. The Philadelphia Police Department helping us with today's parade. The department is the nation's 4th largest, with over 6,500 sworn members, and close to 20% of their membership is comprised of veterans. I saw a lot of people who are here to attend the parade today, taking photos with our police officers. It was nice to see, and we salute them, and we thank them for keeping us safe.
Again, we talk about the military, but this parade also gives our first responders some highlights also, and the young people that don't want to join the military but join the police force or the firefighters, or so it's great to see it all.
A life of service,
yes,
which both of you know so much about. We welcome now the Liberty High School Grenadier Band from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. This band is modeled after His Majesty's Coldstream Guard Band in England, which Robert was talking about earlier.
I was.
You know, we discussed just the history of this band. The uniforms that they wear are authentic Coldstream Guard uniforms made by the Cachette Company and shipped over from your native England. Along with the standard band instrumentation, the band also features bagpipe corps as part of its program.
So the Grenadier Band has a long-standing relationship with the Coldstream Guards. And the Coldstream Guards, the Welsh Guards, they were one that stand in front of the big Busbys at Buckingham Palace, and they rotate out. So it's pretty cool. And you can hear the members of the Royal Marines. In June 2026, the band will travel to London to participate in the London Band Week. This trip will be the kickoff to the band's centennial anniversary, which is celebrating 26-27 school year.
The band's director, Alan Frank, is a former Marine, and like Taronda says, always a Marine, and is proud to be marching in today's parade. Alan served with the Quantico Marine Corps Band from 1995 to 1998.
They sound amazing. And they're followed here by the Grand Union flag, carried by a sea cadet. The flag was first displayed in the early days of the American Revolutionary War, combining the British Union flag with the 13 alternating red and white stripes to show the colony's solidarity while still connecting to their mother country.
You know, it's flown on board naval vessels like the Continental Navy's warship Alfred. It's also been given many nicknames like Continental Colors, Congress Colors, and even the First Navy's ensign. By the way, did you hear that? That was Rule Britannia.
I did.
I'm just saying.
Waiting. I was waiting for you to mention the familiar tune of the homeland. They really look incredible. How about this? The town crier letting us know the parade is here. The town crier used to be the town's social media back in the day. There he is, Instagram, TikTok, spreading the news. And today, letting us know that there is a parade celebrating the Navy and Marine Corps' birthdays, to which we will all say,
hurrah! And just think back to 250 years ago today, when a town crier would have been announcing the birth of the United States Navy right where we're sitting today.
There is something so special about this parade, and to see all of the onlookers. You know, a little dreary day is not going to keep away the celebration of this event, and also the crowds here to witness this piece of history. Right now, you're looking at the 1st Troop Philadelphia City Cavalry. This is a volunteer cavalry troop first organized to defend the colonies. Today, the troop is certainly the oldest mounted military unit and quite possibly the oldest military unit of any kind that has been in continuous service to our republic.
In the war, their mission is to be the commander's eyes and the ears of the battlefield. They must be flexible, intelligent, resourceful, courageous, and crave danger. To do this unique job of scouting. As members of the Pennsylvania Army National Guard, the troop is also available to serve in peacetime disaster relief roles and other support roles with civil authorities. Next. Well, they've got to
Isn't that a sight?
They've got to take a moment. The livery on these folks is unbelievable. Next is the flag coming down the parade route is the important one for the area is the Continental Navy Jack flag. And in 1775, when the ships were getting ready to leave the Delaware River, right down the road from here actually, Commodore Hopkins instructed all vessels they were to fly a striped flag, which was the Jack, an ensign. It's believed that the Jack is what was traditionally flown. We say flew, but flown.
There's so much history in this parade, even in just the first 15 minutes that we have spent together watching these groups come down. We have really just been able to tell America's story, Philadelphia's role in the creation of this nation. It's just really an incredible day, and our Taronda Thomas down on the parade route now with someone who got a very special vantage point this morning. Taronda.
Yes, he got a vantage point before any of us because he ran the entire parade route. Ed Purcell, a Marine veteran. Can I get a hoorah? Hoorah! All right. Tell me what it was like for you running this route. You advocate for disabled veterans. You are a Marine veteran. What's this like for you?
This is like resilience to me, being part of something so great. Back at home in Louisa, you know, I do stuff like this, run football games with the team, the Lions. I run marathons and stuff like that, and I was asked to come here. I was presented to come up here to do this, and it's an honor to be here.
It's so amazing to see you run because you don't let the loss of your legs stop you, and I saw you getting high fives down the entire parade route.
Yes, ma'am.
People really feel like you are representing America's veterans. What's that feel like for you?
That's what I want to do. I want to represent America. That the pride and joy of being American, and that's what I started to do. Amazing. And that's what I want to do. I want to build myself even better for people to see me out here with this flag.
And you're doing it, and you run the route.
And I will continue. I hope I go to another state.
And so Pennsylvania is just one of the many stops that Ed is making as he runs his race and completes his journey, reminding us all of the veterans who have served as we celebrate the 250th birthday of the U.S. Marine Corps and the U.S. Navy. Alicia?
Wow. Taronda, how inspiring. All of us are sitting here just with chills listening to his journey. Don't these women look amazing? The talented dancers from the Dance for Life School of the Arts and Training Institute next along the route for us, bringing some patriotism to the parade.
Yes, hailing from Delaware, Dance for Life is an award-winning studio who has performed all over, including Good Morning America and, get this, President Joe Biden's inaugural. They continue to inspire audiences and leave a long-lasting mark on the arts community. Pretty amazing.
Dance for Life School of the Arts and Training Institute with us today. Next up.
Don't give up the ship, also known as the Commodore Perry flag. It's a rally cry symbolizing perseverance, resilience, and a fighting spirit. James Lawrence was a Navy captain commanding the USS Chesapeake during the War of 1812. Lawrence's final command after being fatally shot was, "Don't give up the ship." Lawrence's friend was a fellow naval officer, Commodore Oliver Hazard Perry, who had the flag made to fly over the USS Lawrence. "Don't give up the ship" became more than just a 5-word phrase. It became a battle cry and the motto of the United States Navy.
Oh, the band just sounds incredible.
Yes, it does.
We have so much more to come with today's Navy and Marine Corps 250 Parade, presented by Walmart, when we come right back.
Look at this. A Medicare plan with a prepaid card for healthy groceries and other expenses.
Is that from Aetna?
Yeah. Why?
I have an Aetna Medicare plan. I get a prepaid card with a monthly allowance I can use on groceries, utilities, and I got to keep my doctor.
Really?
Yep.
If you have Medicare and Medicaid and have a qualifying condition, call us at 1-800-AETNA-FOR-YOU. We'll explain plans with benefits you may be eligible for. Even a card with a flexible monthly allowance you can use to help pay for groceries and utilities. Call 1-800-AETNA-FOR-YOU today.
Sponsored locally by the Chevy Silverado and your local Chevrolet dealers, where dependability comes standard. Visit Chevrolet.com.
A little girl we represented on a defective slide had part of her pinky from the last knuckle up cut off, and it really impacted her. I mean, one, she lost a part of her little finger. Also, it impacted her psychologically, and we fought for that little girl. We fought for that little girl for 3 or 4 years. And at the end of that case, they paid us about $3.5 million.
The holidays take a lot of effort. Shop at acmemarkets.com to save time and make the holidays easier when you order online or in the app.
Welcome to Casper. This is where dreams begin. Here, a cozy night's sleep is crafted piece by piece, helping you relieve the day's pressures, fall asleep with ease, and stay comfortably cool all night. Awaken the potential of your well-rested self.
Visit Casper.com or a store near you.
Welcome back to the Navy and Marine Corps 250 Parade. I'm Alicia Vitarelli along with Mary McCorvey and Robert Irvine for this absolutely beautiful and historic day in Philadelphia. We are here with the U.S. Navy Color Guard, established in 1931 as part of the official U.S. Navy ceremonial guard that represents the Navy in official ceremonies by presenting the national and Navy colors.
Stirring music. It gets you so proud. Members of the Navy Ceremonial Guard participate in some of our nation's most prestigious ceremonies, including the presidential inaugurals and the arrival ceremonies of foreign officials. It's truly an honor to have them part of the parade today.
Yeah, we were talking about the fact that the Navy was officially commissioned on October 13th on this very day in 1775. So to have this pomp and circumstance today in this celebration is really a moment.
It certainly is. Look at that float.
What's a birthday without a cake? Or 5 or 6? Each cake on that float representing 50-year increments to make up the 250 years of the U.S. Navy and the Marine Corps, both founded in 1775. Wow.
There are some special guests along with all of those cakes, and one of them up front is Jesse Awuji, a graduate of the U.S. Naval Academy while he played football and track and field teams. After graduation, Jesse joined the Navy, where he served for 7 years on active duty until he transitioned to the Navy Reserves. These days, Jesse is racing stock cars in the NASCAR Xfinity Series and is a proud supporter of the Armed Forces and veterans.
And we're listening to gospel singer Raquel on board the float, singing for the crowd.
Also on the float, the birthday cake float, I should say, we have Keystone Kid representing America 250 PA, which is Pennsylvania's statewide initiative to plan and carry out programs, events, and educational efforts in the advance of America's 250th anniversary of independence, which occurs next year.
Yes, it does. The semi-quincentennial. Right now, you're looking at the 2nd Marine Division Band, the division's own, formed from elements of the 2nd, 6th, and 8th Marine Regiment bands. They assembled for the first time during World War II in Wellington, New Zealand.
The 2nd Marine Division Band provides musical support for the 5 major commands and 47,000 Marines, from whom Camp Lejeune is home. Known for their marching and musical excellence, the members of the division's own are proud of their role as musical ambassadors for the Corps.
The Marine Corps values honor, courage, and commitment. They are the standard that guides every Marine's actions in their fight to win our nation's collective future. These values bolster our resolve and reinforce our innate resilience as we face physical, mental, and moral battles in combat. They fight together for our country's future, and their only option is to win for us all.
Absolutely. The Marine Corps official 250th birthday is November 10th. Homecoming 250 continues the birthday celebration today in Philadelphia on the 7th through the 11th of November with the Marine Corps Birthday Ball and more. You can find out all the information on homecoming250.org. We hope you'll continue the party while we honor 250 years of the United States Marine Corps.
You hear it, the U.S. Marine Corps Drum and Bugle Corps, founded in 1934. The Commandment's Own is the only active duty drum and bugle corps currently serving our armed forces. There are 85 Marine musicians joining us today in this premier musical marching event.
The United States Marine Drum and Bugle Corps mission is to provide music and drill ceremony to the Commandant of the Marine Corps and the commanding officer of Marine Barracks, Washington, D.C., founded in 1934.
So here you see on the screen right now, the Marine Corps has bought us some very cool vehicles to check out today. There's a Polaris MRZR, which is durable and effective for any mission anywhere around the world. Pretty cool. That makes you want to be a Marine right there.
It's, and I think that, you know, Toronto was telling us earlier about all the children that she's speaking to. You see them lining the parade route here. They have their rain gear on. Nothing is going to rain on our parade today, and I think the inspiration of this moment is one of the most powerful things that we're witnessing along with this moment in history here in Philadelphia, 250th birthday. And Taronda's on the parade route now with a very special guest, Taronda.
A celebrity guest. Come on, this is the father of the Navy, the second president of the United States, none other than Mr. John Adams. Thank you for joining us.
I thank you. It is a pleasure to be here, and it is a pleasure to be remembered at all. I was afraid they would go straight from Washington to Jefferson and completely forget me.
Not forget about Adams. Absolutely not. Before I get to the parade, can I ask you, what was it like getting here in that non-horse-drawn carriage, you know, with the wheels on it that we use nowadays?
It was a bit unusual. I am very much used to having horses either to escort me in carriage or to ride one of my own. But the nice thing was that a bit further up Market Street, they were apparently doing some work, and so it very much felt like I was on the streets of 18th century Philadelphia in my carriage. So,
no, some things never change. You know, you get credit for being founding father of the Navy. You did so much to establish our Navy. As a matter of fact, I heard the crowd break out into applause when they saw you. What does this feel like, celebrating 250 years later?
Well, it is most gratifying. To be clear, I have long believed in the importance of a Navy. It is one of the most central and effective means of caring for and preserving and protecting this country. And I have long believed, from the days of Congress to the presidency, of the importance of having a Navy to ensure safety for us and for this country as we grew as a nation.
Thank you so much, President Adams, and the patriotism is alive and well here. And might I say, 250 years, you look like a spring chicken.
I thank you. I do not feel a day over 200.
Thank you. Well, with that being said, we're going to take a quick break. Be sure to stay with us as we celebrate the Navy and Marine Corps' 250th birthday.
The Navy and Marine Corps 250 Parade is sponsored by Valley Forge in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Plan your holiday shopping stay at valleyforge.org.
I got you.
You think, how can this arch support in my shoe make my back pain go away? But it works. And how can it make my knee pain go away? It was incredible.
Hip, knee, or back pain? See if Arch Supports can help you at the Good Feet store.
DraftKings Casinos combining two things I love: touchdowns and bonus rounds. And we're going deep with 1,000 slots and counting. Jackpot, baby!
New players play $5 and get 500 spins on your choice of cash eruption slots, plus the first day replay up to 1,000 in credits.
The Action News AccuWeather team, only on 6 ABC.
At Action News, we're always looking for a little inspiration. You know, something that makes us proud.
It's history. It's really history of everyday life that we grew up in.
In 2022, we opened Helping Friendly Farm. We combined sensory exploration and animal interaction.
I'm the co-founder and CEO of the Sandy Roman Ovarian Cancer Foundation. Today's a run walk in Sea Isle. It brings the community together.
That's right. At Action News, we are Philly proud.
Historical day here in the city of Philadelphia for the Navy and Marine Corps 250 parade celebrating 250 years of the U.S. Marine Corps and the U.S. Navy. And it looks like we're being transported back in time to the American Revolution with the Lieutenant Trevitz Company of the Marines. They are a reenactment group portraying the Continental Marines during the American Revolution.
The company's mission is to instruct the public about the Marines' role in securing America's independence. They participate in reenactments at historical sites throughout the eastern seaboard. They are always looking for people to join them to keep history alive.
I think I should do that next year. I think I'm going to do that.
And who would you choose? Who do you see yourself as in this reenactment scenario?
I've got to be the ensign, the flag bearer.
Okay.
I've got to be. General George Washington and his lifeguards are making their way down the Market Street towards the Delaware River, which he famously crossed in 1776 on Christmas night. Look at that handsome chap. Friends of Washington Crossing Park are proud to present this float that brings the spirit of the American Revolution to life. Through this living history display, we honor George Washington's leadership and share the enduring impact of crossing with today's citizens and future generations.
You know, besides the patriotism of this day, which is so prevalent and so strong, this retelling of American history is also so important, and I think there are a lot of people along the parade route, not just kids, who are getting a nice refresher on Philadelphia's role in the creation of this union.
Absolutely, Alicia. You know, we continue our trip through the Revolutionary War with the Continental Dragoon Unit. The Dragoons were responsible for serving George Washington's eyes, keeping tabs on the British movements. You hear that, Robert?
Yes, I know. I can hear it. I'm not conflicted. I'm American.
We won that war.
Yes.
Keeping tabs on the British movements and guarding the area from Valley Forge to Connecticut. The 4th Light Dragoons were the 4th of 4 dragoons or cavalry units to serve on Washington's behalf.
Robert can tell both sides of the story.
Yeah, I feel I'm in a unique position.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You know, born British, American by choice. I think I get the best of both worlds.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Next up, the Sons of the American Revolution presenting the spirit of liberty, honoring the founding of the U.S. Navy and the U.S. Marine Corps 250 years ago. The Navy, founded on this date, October 13th, 1775, and the U.S. Marine Corps on November 10th. So not even a month later. It's just incredible to mark this moment in history. They honor the colonial patriots such as Commodore John Barry, Captain John Paul Jones, and Captain Samuel Nicholas, who helped liberate the colonies from British rule and establish a new nation, a new republic. Now, when the replica bell is struck, the resounding tone rings for the sound of liberty and freedom for all to hear. The Statue of Liberty replica that you see on this float as well, and her torch representing the light of liberty shining through the darkness as a beacon of hope for all of the world. So profound.
So we started the parade with Liberty High School, and now we're with Freedom High School. The Freedom Patriot Band has a long and proud history of performing these prestigious events, such as the Tournament of Roses Parade and the St. Patrick's Day Parade in Dublin, Ireland. They are proud to add this parade to their resume of high-ranking parades.
Great. Freedom High School, located in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, May. They held their first ever military signing program honoring the 6 seniors who committed to serve in the United States Armed Forces.
Parade is sponsored by Wounded Warrior Project, empowering veterans through life-changing programs, services, and advocacy.
For 250 years, America has depended on the courage of those who serve. They've defended our freedom and helped us become the nation we are today. At Wounded Warrior Project, we honor the past by building a better future for post-9/11 veterans, service members, and their families. They've given us their best. Join us in supporting them through the next 250 years of strength and resilience. Visit woundedwarriorproject.org/USA250.
When you shop in the Acme app, you can count on prices that are the same online as they are in store. Even when you can't count on teenage appetites staying in the budget.
Pond Lehocky Giordano has helped thousands of injured workers turn initial small offers into major victories. We've secured settlements in the millions, recovering billions for our clients nationwide. Insurance companies know we won't accept less because we've proven we can win more. Big injuries deserve big results. If you've been injured in an accident, give Pond Lehocky a call today to get started. It's always free.
This Thanksgiving, imagine welcoming guests into your home and showing off your beautiful brand new shower. At West Shore Home, we'll make it happen, guaranteed. Start your shower project now and we'll guarantee it's installed by Thanksgiving or the entire project is free. Plus, if you go to westshorebath.com to schedule, we'll waive all installation costs on the project and get you an extra $500 off. That's westshorebath.com to make sure you don't miss out on all these limited time savings. West Shore Home, remodeling reimagined.
Action News Mornings, only on 6 ABC.
Welcome back to the Navy and Marine Corps 250 Parade presented by Walmart. We are live here in Philadelphia at Independence Mall, and you see the trucks. They say it all there. The Budweiser Clydesdales on board, taking part in today's parade to honor 15 years of partnership with Folds of Honor. This is a nonprofit organization that provides families of fallen or disabled U.S. service members and first responders with academic scholarships.
So riding on the Budweiser Clydesdale hitch today, representing the Folds of Honor, it's a very distinctive honor for me to tell you about retired United States Marine Corps Sergeant Rocky Sickman, who was one of the Americans held in captivity for 444 days during the Iran hostage crisis. An amazing human being.
Absolutely. And over the past 15 years, Anheuser-Busch, its industry-leading brands and wholesaler partners have donated more than $33 million, which has funded over 6,600 scholarships for the Folds of Honor recipients. To learn more about the partnership, visit us.budweiser.com/Folds of Honor.
It's so nice to see so many people, multi-generational families coming together to watch this parade come down the route. You mentioned more than 7,000 participants joining us today from all across the country, and organizing something like this and the magnitude of it has really taken a village.
Yes, it certainly has, and we do have. I'm not sure how far the farthest has come, but we do have one parade element that came from California. They shipped in the float from California, so we'll look forward to seeing that.
Yes, and Robert, just thinking about all of the people that we've met so far, Taronda has introduced us to so many families, and Philadelphia being your second home, and all of the work that you do here with our veterans as well.
You know, when I started my career here in 1996 in the United States, I worked in Atlantic City, and this has been a second home or a first home to me now for a long time. And coming to Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. I've got a lot of friends here. We've got a great sports teams here. We've got great history here, and it brings it all together in one day. So, thank you for your hard work and the team to put this on. It's pretty amazing.
Oh, our pleasure, Robert and Alicia. It has been a true labor of love.
This is the Temple University Diamond Marching Band that we're looking at right now. The pride of the Cherry and White celebrating a special birthday as well. 100 years, honoring a century of school pride and musical excellence. The Diamond Band.
Wow, 100 years. Congratulations to them.
Can you name that tune? Can you name that tune?
I can't name that tune, but
No,
I know the band very well.
Can you name this tune?
I cannot name that tune.
That is Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters, which is
See,
one of
so that goes to show the age difference between me, you, and Mary.
That's right.
Well, they sound great. And also, Robert saying that his daughter is a graduate of Temple University. Go Owls.
And there are more than 200 members of the Temple Band here today.
Unbelievable. Right now, you're looking at members from the USS Arlington. We are so incredibly proud to have them with us here today.
Yes, the USS Arlington is a San Antonio-class amphibious transport dock ship. Named for Arlington, Virginia, the location of the Pentagon and the crash site of the American Airlines Flight 77. Like her sister ships, the USS New York and the USS Somerset, she is named in commemoration of the attacks to remember those who have lost their lives and honor the first responders at the Pentagon on 9/11. Steel recovered from the Pentagon is displayed aboard the ship's honor room. And speaking of honors, I had the honor of going to the USS Arlington, which is docked here at the Navy Yard, and touring it, and saw that precious piece of metal.
As it sailed in on our parade of ships.
It did.
Last week.
Yes. I encourage everyone to go out and visit the ships.
The Sea Cadets right now carrying the Betsy Ross flag, which, of course, was made right here in Philadelphia.
The colors of the flag hold significance. Red for valor and bravery, white for its purity and innocence, and blue for its vigilance, perseverance, and justice. Having the stars in a circle is seen as a symbol of the colonies working together for independence and freedom. Always get goosebumps.
I know. Even just hearing about it and this piece of history, of course, all roads leading back to Philadelphia. Speaking of Betsy Ross, there she is with Ben Franklin on the Philadelphia Historical Float. Philadelphia, the birthplace of so many things, including the Navy and the Marines. And yes, 250 years ago today, right in these streets, the Navy was born. Nearly a month later, the Marine Corps on November 10th.
Following close on.
And we heard earlier Benjamin Franklin, who played a huge role in the U.S. Navy, and he was appointed one of 3 commissioners to France to represent United Colonies. It was there that Franklin became an unofficial leader of the Continental Navy in Europe and was able to help negotiate a treaty and greatly aided the affected the Navy of the Revolution, the so-called Treaty of Alliance.
You hear that sax blaring right now. That is Aikechi playing the saxophone for us today. A great tribute to the city of brotherly love. How about that?
Another flag of importance coming down the route is the Bennington flag, a Revolutionary War era flag, which is easily identified by the large 76 in the canton, recalling the year 1776, when, of course, the Declaration of Independence was signed.
An additional identifying factor of that flag is that the stars each have 7 points instead of the now standard 5 points. Also, the blue canton is taller than on the other flag, spanning 9 instead of 7 of the 13 stripes. Little nuggets of history as we move through this parade route for you.
So the First State Club is a volunteer group of middle and high school students from Milford, Delaware, who often partner with First State Heritage Park to share Delaware's history and culture with visitors across the globe. Look how cute they look.
Yeah, they
oh
look
my goodness.
Wonderful. It's so great to have them here with us today. And to see the young people's commitment to history, I think, is the most impressive part. They're wearing their 18th century outfits, and they're also demonstrating, if you take a closer look in, a variety of toys from the time period as well. Coming down Market Street now, members from the Naval Supply Systems Command. They support the United States Navy around the world, around the clock, providing warfighters with whatever they need to accomplish their mission. Thank you for your service. And coming up right behind them, you can hear the West Shore School District Marching Band. They proudly represent both Cedar Cliff and Redland High Schools, making it one of the most unique ensembles in the state of Pennsylvania. The combined program has earned a reputation for excellence on both the state and the national stage.
They are 2-time Mid-Atlantic regional champions and 4-time Pennsylvania state champions. And in 2023, the ensemble was honored as the Settlers' Shield nominee, which is one of the most prestigious international recognitions for marching bands. Please welcome the award-winning West Shore Marching Band. Philadelphia Naval ROTC Consortium joining us. The consortium represents the hard-working midshipmen from the University of Pennsylvania, Temple University, Drexel University, and Villanova University. These students are training to become the next generation of Navy and Marine Corps officers, balancing demanding academics with rigorous military training.
We talked about Robert's daughter being an alumna of Temple University, and I am a graduate of Villanova University. So proud to see this group here.
So we're in the same team, just different. Philadelphia NROTC Consortium boasts an impressive legacy, having commissioned more than 1,500 officers, and that's a big number, by the way. These leaders embody honor, courage, and commitment with the values instilled in midshipmen from day one. Today, they are marching proudly, honoring their remarkable history while inspiring the next generation to serve. Thank you for joining us today, guys.
A parade of this magnitude. We are so proud to bring this to you here on 6ABC live from Philadelphia. We are here on the balcony of the Independence Visitor Center. Down below us, my colleague Taronda Thomas with a special guest. Taronda, this is absolutely magnificent.
This is great. You've got the best seat in the house. I've got kind of the best standing vantage point in the house because I'm with all the people who are lined up here along the parade route on Market Street, and the feeling of patriotism is really, at some points, it's been overwhelming. I was speaking with one Marine, and he just welled up with tears to see everyone here, and some special guests for sure. Some of the people putting in the work, but also getting to enjoy the parade. Members of our U.S. Navy petty officers and the chief petty officer as well. Tell me, what is this like for you as you line up and you see people waving, applauding, and you're taking it all in?
I think it's just a very happy, memorable moment. It's just something that we're really proud to be a part of, for sure.
You've been getting things coordinated as well. There are a lot of moving parts. How's that going?
It's going really well. We have a lot of support from all the partners here in the city area, and we haven't had any issues, and everyone's very friendly. Yes, everyone's been very friendly and very supportive, so we couldn't have done it without the city's help.
Wonderful. Philadelphia, you know, city of brotherly love and sisterly affection, welcoming so many people from across the country and really around the world to celebrate the 250th birthday of the U.S. Marine Corps and the U.S. Navy. We'll be right back.
The Navy and Marine Corps 250 Parade is sponsored by Valley Forge in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Plan your holiday shopping stay at valleyforge.org.
Save up to 20% weekly with Acme for You. And make your holidays even sweeter. Join today and save.
Preventative care is an important part of staying as healthy as possible. And when it comes to breast cancer, early detection can lead to better treatment outcomes.
I'm Lorena Marshall-Blake with Independence Blue Cross. Prioritize your health and encourage those around you to do the same. Talk with your doctor about the steps you can take to live your healthiest life, like exercise, nutrition, and getting the breast cancer screening best for you.
6ABC, Beating the Odds Against Breast Cancer, is sponsored by Independence Blue Cross.
Discover the movie that's being called the best film of the year. Springsteen, Deliver Me from Nowhere, rated PG-13.
It's 4 words no parent should ever hear.
Your child is sick. But Starlight has taught us 4 other words that make all the difference.
Happy kids heal faster. Learn more at starlight.org.
City show me love and you know it don't stop. Ayo, I'm feeling real good today. Wherever I am, wherever I've been, I'll find my way back.
You can do a little something with the people if you want.
Hold on, the two of you are talking.
Welcome back to the Navy and Marine Corps 250 Parade presented by Walmart. I'm Alicia Vitarelli along with Mary McCorvey and Robert Irvine, and we are joined now by a very special guest.
I have to tell you, this young man, Admiral Darrell Caudle, who was the Chief of Naval Operations, one of my heroes forever, just been newly promoted and the right man for the right job running our Navy across the globe. Sir, it's great to see you here.
Robert, I see you everywhere. You must boundless energy. I mean, I come to Philadelphia and I think I'm going to be able to celebrate my birthday, and I look outside the glass here and I see Robert Irvine at the table.
Is it your birthday?
Well, it's the Navy's birthday.
Yes. I thought it was your birthday too.
Well, I'm Navy. I'm the Chief of Naval Operations, so it's my birthday.
250 years. What a momentous day for Philadelphia. To stand up here on the balcony of the Independence Visitor Center, which is such a beautiful, obviously, space and the seat of American freedom, to look down onto this parade. What is the sentiment today?
Well, it's just such an opportunity, you know, for our sailors to engage with the people of Philadelphia. You've just opened your city up. It's beautiful. My wife and I were just talking about the incredible architecture and history here. I mean, the backdrop of Independence Hall right behind us. It's an extraordinary day. The weather held out, So we've been thrilled. So thank you. I just want to say thank you for that.
And thank you for your service and for this feeling. Mary telling us what it took to put on this parade, about 7,000 marchers.
Yes.
Yes, we really and truly appreciate the Navy's support of this parade.
Well, thank you so much. This has been about a year in the planning, so a long
yes,
time.
it has. I've been at all of those meetings.
We'll see.
We thank you so much for spending the time with us as we continue to watch this parade make its way to us here on Independence Mall. Right now you're looking at the school district of Philadelphia's Academy for the Arts and Sciences, the J.S. Jenks, with us on the parade route. So great to see the young people. They are a nonprofit organization using stepping as their platform to bring people together in a safe space.
The Diamond Youth Step Team supports and promotes education, sisterhood, service, and healthy living, and are school ambassadors by focusing on the school's mission of being caring, responsible, and reflective citizens.
We're going to send it back down to the parade route now to my colleague, Taronda Thomas, who has been talking to the marchers and the participants and the families. Taronda.
It's just been so great because we've met everyone from little kids with hopes of being in the military one day to veterans to even the second president of the United States, John Adams. I want to take you down the parade route so you can see my vantage point. So people have lined up here along Market Street and they are really enjoying the festivities. We've seen families, we've seen friends. Thank you for your service, sir. Thank you. And that's what's been so great, the patriotism that's alive and well with so many people stopping, waving, thanking our veterans for their service as we see people who are also seated here and awaiting for the next arrival. And one thing we do have that's coming down is the Canvas of States flag. This is carried by the Sea Cadets. And one group that we've met that has been really impressive are a group of young people who are in middle school, high school, hoping to be in the military. And this is yet another one of those groups. So the gigantic flag that they're carrying has all of the state flags, and it shows really that sense of unity that so many of the organizers have been talking about. That's the idea behind having this parade, so that everyone can come together and celebrate our Navy and Marine Corps. So seeing this pass by is pretty amazing. I've got a great vantage point. Alicia, I'd imagine you've got an even better view from up there where you can look down and see all of this patriotism in action.
Wow, it is so expansive, and you know, Taronda, that's the word, unity. It really is so incredible to see. The flag first appeared in the former Miss America Show Us Your Shoes parade in Atlantic City. If you've never been to that, that is absolutely remarkable. And by the way, it was created by our parade producer, Todd Marcacci. He is a jack of all trades, our Todd.
Yes,
this parade
he has been remarkable in this process.
Absolutely. He is our parade king here in Philadelphia, for sure.
So here we are. Welcome to the midshipmen from the USS Larson today in Philadelphia. There they are, looking stealth and happy. The guided missile destroyer was named after Lieutenant Clyde Everett Larson, who was the first naval aviator and 50 Navy men to be awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor for bravery in Vietnam. The ship's motto, from courage, life. Life references Larson's heroic rescue of 2 downed aviators in Vietnam.
The U.S. Navy clubs were established by Congress in 1940 to honor all servicemen who serve at sea. The ship 166 of Lancaster County, Pennsylvania participates in 15 to 19 parades annually, as well as car shows and other local events. And they do that to revere, honor, and encourage further public interest in the U.S. Navy, Marines, and Coast Guard. They told us how honored they are for the invitation to this parade.
Next up, we are going to really enjoy this treat. Marching before us, the United States Naval Academy silent drill team, the Jolly Rogers.
Wow. Representing over 30 years of marching and rifle drill excellence, the 14 rifles they carry with fixed bayonets weigh in excess of 10 pounds, representing the proud traditions of Annapolis and naval service. These midshipmen demonstrate the highest ideals of teamwork and discipline.
The commanding officer is Midshipman Lieutenant Tate Sunarine. Ladies and gentlemen, the Brigade of Midshipmen proudly presents the United States Naval Academy Drill Team. What precision.
You know how difficult it is to do this?
Yes.
It's tough. And there's nobody shouting orders. It's just clicks, clicks. That's what they go to.
So much history, so much grace, and the patriotism that we feel on the route is palpable today. We have some very special guests joining us, including the Gold Star mothers. Gold Star families, of course, share a very special, to say the least, understanding of the pain experienced with the loss of a child. Together, they offer each other support, friendship, and a shoulder to cry on. American Gold Star mothers across the country volunteer thousands of hours each year to support veterans, active duty military, and their families as well, providing an economic and social support to the brave men and women. Our very own Taronda Thomas, a member of a Gold Star family herself, and knows just how special it is to have these families with us and how much that support truly means, Taronda.
It really does mean a lot. I've done work with Gold Star mothers because we are a Gold Star family. It's something that is a balance of pride and sorrow. My brother, Chief Warrant Officer 2, Terry Thomas, an Apache helicopter pilot, gave his life in service, and everything that we do as a family is a testament to his life, to his service, and trying to keep his memory alive, and the memories of so many other service members who have given the ultimate sacrifice. These Gold Star mothers, they don't just end with their own grief and pain. They extend themselves to help other veterans and military families, and they truly are the bravest of the brave, the most amazing women. And I have to say, we in our community, we can support the Gold Star mothers by volunteering, by giving of our time and resources. You can definitely find your local chapter to help support, but I know that organizations like this have helped my family so much in terms of dealing with the pain of the loss and the grief, but also the pride. And so being here today on this parade route is more than I ever could have asked for, to be inspired by celebrating the patriotism and the support of our military. And with that in mind, we will be right back.
Red 19! Red 19!
Red 19!
Boom! DraftKings Casinos combining two things I love: touchdowns and bonus rounds. We're going deep with 1,000 slots and counting. We're talking spin moves everywhere. Jackpot, baby!
New players play $5 and get 500 spins on your choice of Cash Eruption slots, plus the first day replay up to 1,000 in credits. The crown is yours.
The guy that came into my store last year that has had plantar fasciitis for 30 years. I helped relieve a problem that's plagued him for 30 years. I mean, how do you not go home and talk about that?
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
For 250 years, America has depended on the courage of those who serve. They've defended our freedom and helped us become the nation we are today. At Wounded Warrior Project, we honor the past by building a better future for post-9/11 veterans, service members, and their families. They've given us their best. Join us in supporting them through the next 250 years of strength and resilience. Visit woundedwarriorproject.org/USA250.
We are here, down on the docks, selecting the freshest, finest catch. We're in the shops, making sure every cut is perfect, every day, for you. Shop right. We are here.
A little girl we represented on a defective slide had part of her pinky from the last knuckle up cut off, and it really impacted her. I mean, one, she lost a part of her little finger. Also, it impacted her psychologically, and we fought for that little girl. We fought for that little girl for 3 or 4 years. And at the end of that case, they paid us about $3.5 million.
Welcome back to the Navy and Marine Corps 250 Parade. We're live here on Independence Mall in Philadelphia. I'm Alicia Vitarelli along with Mary McCorvey and Robert Irvine, and we have a special guest joining us now, Secretary of the Navy, Tom Phelan. Thank you so much for spending the time with us, and happy 250th birthday.
Well, thanks so much. It is awesome to be in Philadelphia, founding of our Navy and Marine Corps team. Such a special place with so much history, and 250 years is quite an accomplishment, and look forward to the next 250 years for sure.
By the way, our Navy's never in better hands. Never. I mean, Admiral Caudle, the Secretary, I mean, it's a pretty special time to be in the Navy.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it. We have a great Navy team and looking to make it even better.
How does it feel watching this parade make its way down? I know so much work went into this day and this moment and this celebration.
Yeah, look, it's really special. I mean, the history of the Navy and the importance of the Navy and the Marine Corps to our country's fighting forces and our country's history is critical. And I think it's so great to reflect back and then to think about moving forward. And so it's quite inspirational and great to spend time with our sailors and Marines here on this special day.
Mr. Secretary, thank you so much for your support and all of your staff support and enabling the naval assets to be with us these few days has been a remarkable display after 5 years of planning.
Well, thank you. It's greatly appreciated, and always supportive of our Navy and Marine Corps, and being in this great city. Our founding can't beat it.
Well, I'm going to go a little out on the thing here. Thank you for what Mary said, but thank you for your leadership and Admiral Caudle's leadership of our Navy today and the future.
I greatly appreciate it. We're in good shape. We're just going to get better. That's the key, continual improvement, and that's what we're going to try.
So go Navy, beat Army again.
Thank you. Go Navy, beat Army.
Only today.
Only today. Because it's the celebration today. Secretary, thank you so much for joining us as we continue to enjoy this incredible parade of roughly 7,000 marchers joining us today, and that includes the Copeland Queen School of Performing Arts and these beautiful dancers entertaining the crowd. People lined up right here on Independence Mall to watch this parade celebrating 250 years of the Navy and the Marine Corps as well. They come to us all the way from Chesapeake, Virginia, right near the Naval Station Norfolk, ranging in age from 11 to 19. These talented performers have traveled and competed all across the United States, but they tell us that the greatest honor is representing their Navy families and their Navy hometown in this once-in-a-lifetime event. Up next, a band of over 300 students from the Easton area. This is Easton Area High School Red Rover Marching Band out of Easton, Pennsylvania. They are referred to as the Beast from the East. The marching band has a long-standing tradition of excellence, performing both in local community events and also throughout the country, and they also recently celebrated their 100th anniversary.
They all look so good for being 100, right? Honoring local veterans is very important to Eastern Area School District, where students are involved with food and clothing drives, as well as helping maintain the Vietnam War Memorial located at the high school. The elementary school also started American Veterans Wall of Honor, which currently hosts almost 800 names. We thank Eastern Area School District for teaching their students the value of supporting our servicemen and women and service above self.
The Lancaster County Young Marines program was named in the 2024 Division I Unit of the Year, and they've contributed over 9,000 hours of community service and 796 hours of drug demand reduction education. All of that since 2023. DDR is a vital part of the Young Marines program, focusing on educating young people about the dangers of drugs, promoting a healthy, drug-free lifestyle, and fostering responsible citizenship.
The Young Marines program is open to boys and girls of ages 8 to 18 that focuses on teamwork, discipline, and leadership. Please go to youngmarines.org to get more information about the programs that they run and possibly join a unit near you. Now we're going to take a small break, and we'll be right back.
The Navy and Marine Corps 250 Parade is sponsored by Acme. Fresh foods, local flavors.
The holidays take a lot of effort. Shop at acmemarkets.com to save time and make the holidays easier when you order online or in the app.
This Thanksgiving, imagine welcoming guests into your home and showing off your beautiful brand new shower. At West Shore Home, we'll make it happen, guaranteed. Start your shower project now and we'll guarantee it's installed by Thanksgiving or the entire project is free. Plus, if you go to westshorebath.com to schedule, we'll waive all installation costs on the project and get you an extra $500 off. That's westshorebath.com to make sure you don't miss out on all these limited time savings. West Shore Home, remodeling reimagined.
Discover the movie that's being called the best film of the year. Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere, rated PG-13.
I'm back on the block. City show we love it. You know it don't stop. I'm feeling real good today. Yeah, ain't no place like home. Taking off, won't be gone for too long. And like that, I'm on the flight back. Yeah, I'll be right there. Wherever I am, wherever I've been, I'll find my way back. Time again.
Welcome back to the Navy and Marine Corps 250 Parade presented by Walmart. We are live at Independence Mall here in Philadelphia. I'm Alicia Vitarelli along with Mary McCorvey and Robert Irvine as we take you back down to the parade route for a moment of gratitude and reflection here. September 11th, 2001, of course, a day we will never forget, attacked on our own soil, and the reason so many were inspired to sign up to serve our country, to defend the liberty and freedom of the United States of America. We want to take a moment to recognize all of the lives lost on that day.
Thank you to the Sea Cadets for that touching tribute. They are carrying a large flag with all of the names of those who perished on that solemn day, as well as memorial flags from the Pentagon, the World Trade Towers, and Flight 93 memorial flag. Our next float is the Eagle Float. The bald eagle is another patriotic symbol of the United States. It represents freedom, strength, and power.
This float has a lot of special guests, including Miss Pennsylvania 2025, Victoria Vespigo, who is a graduate of Penn State and founder of Sustainably Starts With You. There are also several veterans who are Walmart employees joining us as well. performing on the float in Washington, D.C.'s own Ladies of Swing Shift, featuring Erin Nat, Kate Thiel, and Joanne Wirtz, who specialize in the popular hits of the 1940s and 1950s. Erin is a Merchant Marine veteran of Desert Storm and a graduate of the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy.
Up next on the parade route, speaking of the Merchant Marines, we're now joined by the American Merchant Marines veterans. The U.S. Merchant Marines, also known as the fourth arm of defense, has served valiantly and honorably through each American conflict. They've achieved a great many honors, from supporting our military forces and cementing alliances to fostering the growth of our country and advocating for active support for all U.S. maritime defenses.
Yes, and today they brought a special guest with them, Bill Balabanow, a Merchant Marine veteran of World War II. Now that is something special right there. We're honored to have you all join us today, and thank you, Bill, for your service, and everybody that works on a Merchant Marine.
An absolute honor to have him here with us today.
Absolutely. You know, over the past 100 years, the Shippensburg University Marching Band has become synonymous with high energy, precision, and an unrivaled enthusiasm that resonates throughout the Shippensburg community and across the East Coast and international.
Up next, the Filipino American Association of Philadelphia, considered the oldest active Filipino organization on the East Coast. The group was founded in 1912 by Filipinos recruited to work at the Naval Shipyard and came aboard the USS Kansas in 1909.
This group celebrated the first Philippine-American Friendship Day by joining the July 4th parade in 1946, when the terms of the Tidings-McDuffie Act were fulfilled and the Philippines were given full sovereignty. Thank you for your partnership with the United States.
Well, you hear them, the West Powelton Steppers and Drum Squad, an organization helping to keep youth off the streets and give them something positive to do. In 2014, they became the official drum line for the Philadelphia 76ers, and we're also the 2025 NBA All-Star Drum Line. And they are going to play us out to break. Take it away.
The Navy and Marine Corps 250 Parade is sponsored by Wounded Warrior Project, empowering veterans through life-changing programs, services, and advocacy.
For 250 years, America has depended on the courage of those who serve. They've defended our freedom and helped us become the nation we are today. At Wounded Warrior Project, we honor the past by building a better future for post-9/11 veterans, service members, and their families. They've given us their best. Join us in supporting them through the next 250 years of strength and resilience. Visit woundedwarriorproject.org/USA 250.
Are you sure? You tend to exaggerate. Go ahead. Call him yourself.
Thank you for calling Aetna. How can I help you?
Do you really have Medicare plans that cover dental, vision, and hearing?
Yes, all three. Plus, we have plans that include a monthly allowance for certain over-the-counter products.
Really?
That's right. Aetna also has Medicare Advantage plans with a $0 monthly plan premium.
Oh, I like that.
Don't wait. Call 1-888-AETNA-23 to find an Aetna Medicare Advantage plan that meets your unique needs.
Let's face it, insurance companies only care about their bottom line. They don't care if it's at your expense. I'm Rand Spear, the accident lawyer. The only thing I care about is getting you the money you deserve. The man Rand. 1-800-90-LEGAL.
The Action News AccuWeather team, only on 6ABC.
Preventable. Preventable! The Colorectal Cancer Alliance wants you to know that colon cancer can be preventable too.
It's fine.
If you're 45 or older, talk to your doctor about your colon cancer screening options.
See them? They watch the 6ABC AccuWeather forecast. See him? He only checked his phone. See the difference? Some other weather apps just show you a picture, while our AccuWeather team gives you the most accurate forecast. Tune in to Philadelphia's one and only Action News and AccuWeather.
So welcome back. This is Pensbury High School Marching Band, nicknamed the Long Orange Line because of its sheer size and iconic orange uniforms. This internationally recognized as one of the premier high school marching bands in the United States. They performed on 5 continents and are known for holding their heads high with Pensbury pride.
Pensbury High School out of Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania, hosts ceremonies to recognize and honor its graduates who are joining the armed forces. The school also established the Pensbury Wall of Honor Foundation to commemorate Pensbury graduates who have died in military service. The foundation presents to the students on Veterans Day about the meaning of service and sacrifice.
So here's the Marine Corps flag carried by the Sea Cadets, of which I'm a proud alumni. That's how I started my career. The Marine Corps flag symbolizes the Marines' ability to serve in the air, land, and sea globally. Each part of the flag has a special meaning. The gold emblem is made up of an eagle, and globe, and anchor, and lays on a scarlet background, the official color of the Marine Corps.
The globe represents the Marine Corps' ability to project force anywhere on Earth, and the anchor signifies the enduring connection and close working relationship between the Marine Corps and the U.S. Navy. And the American bald eagle is a patriotic symbol for the nation that the Marines serve and defend. And now the Parkland High School Marching Band, the Parkland Trojan Marching Band from Allentown, Pennsylvania. This traditional style band performs at all of the Parkland High School varsity football games, as well as local and regional parades, including Philadelphia's Thanksgiving Day Parade coming up next month. Parkland Trojan Marching Band is directed by Jason LaRue and Allison Figueroa. There are over 200 members in this band joining us today.
200 members. And they told us they're thrilled to be a part of this 250th birthday celebration for the Navy and Marine Corps. And we are thrilled to have them join us.
Unbelievable. More than 200 members of the band, the Parkland Trojan Marching Band from Allentown, joining us today, followed here by the Navy ship personnel from the USS Billings, and of course so proud to have them with us on the route.
Yes, the USS Billings is the first ship in naval service named after Billings, Montana. Billings is the largest city in the U.S. state of Montana. The city of Billings was nicknamed the Magic City because of its rapid growth from its founding as a railroad town. In March of 1882, the ship was adopted the city's nickname as well, Magic City. USS Billings was commissioned in Key West, Florida on August 2nd, 2019. Fair winds and following seas.
When we think about all of the events taking place today, we just want to mention that there was supposed to be a ceremony following this parade outdoors, but it has now been moved inside to the Kimmel Center. That'll start this afternoon at 2:30. Will be the Navy birthday celebration. That, of course, happening at the Kimmel Center, and then formal ceremony honoring the 250 years of naval service, history, and sacrifice to follow. Robert, I know you'll be a part of that.
Yes, I'm going to be very excited to be in the Kimmel Center. But here right now, pretty amazing. Look, we have the off-road anthem showing their support of both Navy and Marine Corps with their flags. Off-road anthem was established in the middle of the night out of a garage in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, back in 2019. Welcome Jeep owners from all over, and 300 members strong.
As you can see, the off-road anthem proudly supports the values of the national flag, military, veterans, police, and their entire community. Thanks for being here today.
Just incredible to see all of the people lining the route. You know, the forecast, we worried about this for days, but we said, rain or shine, we will have this parade. We will celebrate the 250th birthday of the Navy and the Marine Corps right here in Philadelphia, where it all started. You can hear them coming up from behind. This group here, the Kingsway Regional Marching Band, based in Swedesboro, New Jersey, made up of 120 dedicated high school students. Isn't it so impressive to see all of the incredibly talented high school students in these marching bands from all across the area? This group regularly performs at school and community celebrations, and perhaps you have spotted them on our School Spirit Day in the 6 ABC Yard. It's something we do every Friday, where we bring a different marching band from across the area to perform for us right on our campus at 6 ABC.
I love it.
It's great.
I need an invite to that.
Yes.
So marching alongside the band is the Kingsway Navy JROTC program, established in the fall of 2023 as part of the partnership with the U.S. Department of the Navy. The program implements the Navy's accredited curriculum, which emphasizes leadership and citizenship along other real-world skills.
We have this huge yard right at 6 ABC, and every Friday we bring in a different marching band with the color guard, the ROTC, and we're treated to performances like the one that you're about to hear right now.
That is fantastic, Alicia. see all of these young people here because we really, truly wanted them to understand and experience something related to the military and service to our country so that they'll carry that with them, hopefully in service to the country and in service to their communities.
An incredible sight now coming down the parade route, a massive float carrying 30 active military personnel from both the U.S. Navy and the U.S. Marine Corps, helping us celebrate this once-in-a-lifetime birthday for both branches. And just want to give a special shout out to the Pennsylvania Convention Center for showing us some love and giving us space to put together these incredible Shaw Parade floats. We really appreciate the partnership because look at the magnitude, the massive size of these floats.
Yeah, it's amazing to have both celebrations together. Marines operate as part of the U.S. Department of Navy, a close relationship which is often called sister services. The Marines provide land-based assault forces that deploy from Navy vessels, while Navy provides necessary logistical transports and ships, medical personnel, and tactical aviation.
Wow.
So
we welcome them.
We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back.
Short break. We'll be right back. Happy 250th.
The Navy and Marine Corps 250 Parade is sponsored by Acme. Fresh foods, local flavors.
When you shop in the Acme app, you can count on prices that are the same online as they are in store. Even when you can't count on teenage appetites staying in the budget.
Just got this stuff. Preventative care is an important part of staying as healthy as possible. And when it comes to breast cancer, early detection can lead to better treatment outcomes.
I'm Lorena Marshall-Blake with Independence Blue Cross. Prioritize your health and encourage those around you to do the same. Talk with your doctor about the steps you can take to live your healthiest life, like exercise, nutrition, and getting the breast cancer screening best for you.
6ABC, Beating the Odds Against Breast Cancer, is sponsored by Independence Blue Cross.
In business, secure connectivity is critical. That's why Comcast Business helps turn your business into a reliably up and running, cyber securing, data protecting, disruption defying modern business. Stay connected and get threat ready with Comcast Business.
Get started today with our reliable business internet. Plus, stay connected when you add Wi-Fi backup for just $35 a month. And ask about a $500 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle.
Discover the movie that's being called the best film of the year. Springs Day, Deliver Me from Nowhere. Rated PG-13.
News and information is coming at you all day long. When breaking news happens, certainly we want to be first to cover it, but we also want to be accurate. We have veteran, dedicated journalists all through this newsroom who know Philadelphia. They know your neighborhood. They know your streets. They know your community. We celebrate with you. We commiserate with you. We take our roles seriously. As personal as the story is to you at home, it's personal to us at Action News as well. When breaking news is happening, you can count on Action News.
Welcome back to the Navy and Marine Corps 250 Parade presented by Walmart. I'm Alicia Vitarelli along with Mary McCorvey and Robert Irvine, and we are joined now by the Delaware Military Academy, founded in 2003 as the first Naval Junior ROTC charter school in the country. This public high school is a structure and education rooted in their three ships: citizenship, leadership, and scholarship. DMA earned the title of National Blue Ribbon School back in 2019, and they're dedicated to giving back to the community and creating the leaders of tomorrow, many of whom we're seeing on this route today.
The Delaware Military Academy Marching Seahawks are under the direction of John Grant and led by Drum Major Cadet Chief Petty Officer Allison Reinhardt. The DMA Color Guard and Drill Team are under the direction of Gunnery Sergeant Robert Brinman and led by Cadet Master Chief Jehosis Ortiz. Next up is the Rowan University Marching Band. This ensemble represents all 9 colleges from across Rowan University's campus. The marching band is now one of the largest programs on campus, and if you can believe this, it's only in their 3rd season of ever existing. And this is their first major parade performance. What a great job and welcome.
Well, it's fitting for their first major parade performance would be for the military. Since Rowan University was named after World War II veteran Henry Rowan, who enlisted in the Army Air Corps as an aviation cadet and trained to be a bomber pilot. That's pretty cool.
It's unbelievable.
Named a school after you. Now look, beautiful pride.
Experience 5 haunted houses, including the all-new Kill-and-Fill Garage and 4 scare zones. Plus, ride 14 epic coasters and enjoy live entertainment all in one ticket. You heard that right. All in one ticket. Visit this weekend.
For 250 years, America has depended on the courage of those who serve. They've defended our freedom and helped us become the nation we are today. At Wounded Warrior Project, we honor the past by building a better future for post-9/11 veterans, service members, and their families. They've given us their best. Join us in supporting them through the next 250 years of strength and resilience. Visit woundedwarriorproject.org/USA250.
Look at this. A Medicare plan with a prepaid card for healthy groceries and other expenses.
Is that from Aetna?
Yeah. Why?
I have an Aetna Medicare plan. I get a prepaid card with a monthly allowance I can use on groceries, utilities, and I got to keep my doctor.
Really?
Yep.
If you have Medicare and Medicaid and have a qualifying condition, call us at 1-800-AETNA-FOR-YOU. We'll explain plans with benefits you may be eligible for. Even a card with a flexible monthly allowance you can use to help pay for groceries and utilities. Call 1-800-AETNA-FOR-YOU today.
Hershey Park Halloween has something for the whole family. Spin on over 40 family rides and collect candy with the little ones. Or ride thrilling coasters and experience all new haunts with the big kids. It's all in one ticket. That's right, it's all included. Visit Hershey Park Halloween this weekend.
Are you looking for more in this world? Then we are looking for you. We are the Peace Corps, with volunteers in more than 60 countries, living together, working together, transforming lives together. Join us.
When breaking news happens, certainly we want to be first to cover it, but we also want to be accurate. We have veteran, dedicated journalists all through this newsroom who know Philadelphia. They know your neighborhood. When breaking news is happening, you can count on Action News.
Welcome back to the Navy and Marine Corps 250 Parade presented by Walmart. The official U.S. Navy flag features the emblem of the Navy and the Department of the Navy on a dark blue field with a yellow fringed scroll bearing the words United States Navy. The flag is for display purposes on ceremonial occasions rather than out at sea for naval vessels.
We know how much pride the service members have marching in this parade today. All of the officials from the departments joining us as well. The flag followed by the United States Naval Academy Drum and Bugle Corps, founded back in 1845. The United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland. It is the undergraduate college of America's naval service, of course, extremely prestigious. The Drum and Bugle Corps was formed in 1914, the oldest marching band in the nation. Seen in parades, stands at athletic events, and of course, presenting stage performances around the country. The Naval Academy Drum and Bugle Corps proudly supports the Brigade of Midshipmen.
We've been hearing that anchors away quite a bit, haven't we? Of particular note, upon graduation, every midshipman becomes a commissioned officer in the United States Navy or Marine Corps, serving to protect our nation and better the world at large.
Now to a fleet of vehicles provided by Holt Logistics. They've partnered with Homecoming 250 Navy and Marines to wrap these vehicles to help promote this past week's festivities, which have just been really remarkable here across the city.
The whole foundation, the whole family tradition, I should say, in transportation industry began in Philadelphia with the purchase of a single truck in 1926 by Lee Holt. Together with his two sons, Tom and Leo, they made their foray into the world of truck transportation. Today, Tom Holt's son and grandson build on his legacy of innovation and old-fashioned hard work in the transportation world. Holt Logistics is a family-owned single-source service provider to marine terminal operators, warehouses, and logistic companies. Thank you for being here today.
And just imagine the looks on all of the children watching these vehicles come down, and just it's really just been so impressive from the moment this parade stepped off.
When you see any of these vehicles and you want to join the military, no matter what a branch, and I'm giving Mary a hard time, but it's America's team. You know, when we look at our forces, our Navy, Air Force, Marine, Coast Guard.
Can't throw a parade without a sponsor, right, Mary?
There's
you
no
know this.
parade without a sponsor. Many sponsors, actually. But this is the premier sponsor. The next float is carrying Walmart employees this morning, and we're told that they're all veterans as well.
Homecoming 250, of course, thanking Walmart and all of its employees for their support of our parade today, for being the presenting sponsor, for all that they do to support our veterans. Again, more than 7,000 marchers with us today, and to put on a parade of this size and stature has really taken a village. And Mary, you've been there working with the team through it all.
Indeed, and it's really been quite an adventure. What you see on the street there is the participation not only of 7,000 people that are marching down Walnut or Market Street, but many volunteers.
So now you see the Paint Branch High School Naval Junior ROTC from the great state of Maryland is joining us to pay tribute to the Navy and Marine Corps for their 250 years of service.
This unit has been recognized as both the Distinguished Unit and a Most Improved Unit in Area 3 for 2024 and 2025 school year. The unit is proudly commanded by Cadet Lieutenant Commander Gramojo.
So, having a parade in Philadelphia, seems right to include the Mummers. Joining us today, this fabulous South Philadelphia string band, founded in 1946, following up behind here. And you're going to hear them party like it's no tomorrow.
Well, I'll tell you, if there's one thing we can tell you about Philadelphia, it is that we love a parade, and no one loves a parade more
than the Mummers.
The Mummers. And of course, every New Year's Day, you can find Mummers strutting down Broad Street, competing in different categories. It is a Philadelphia tradition. It is like no other in the country. People come from all over to watch the different divisions compete, including, of course, our prestigious string bands. Last year, their captain, Denny Palandro, won first prize as captain, and this string band can brag about being back-to-back champions. Let's take a listen in. Strut. You should add this to your to-do list in Philadelphia.
I think I've got it.
Okay.
I've got it. I've got the movement.
Got
I've got the hands.
Little forward, little back.
I've got it. I think I'm a good mama.
Add some charisma in, right?
Well, I don't have the charisma, but I have the dance moves.
The North Rockland Naval Junior ROTC from the North Rockland High School out of Thiels, New York is joining us now. This organization provides a structured, supportive environment where you can build confidence and set yourself up for future success.
And so nice to have them here from Rockland County, New York.
New York.
It's really wonderful. You mentioned groups coming from all over the country, East Coast all the way out to the West. We're going to take it back down to the parade now, route right now, where my colleague Taronda Thomas is standing by. And Taronda, we're just marveling from up here at all of the groups passing by. I can't imagine what it feels like to be in the center of the action.
It just feels so great. The string band just passed by and people are dancing in the street. We've seen our bands from our armed services, and people are just so joyous to be able to be in the midst of it, whether it's high school, whether it's from one of our services. People are really just applauding. And also what I've been loving is seeing people down this route applaud and say thank you to our service members and to recognize everything that everyone has sacrificed. Also, just seeing the veterans. I talked to one veteran whose eyes welled up with tears because he just could not believe that so many people were here to honor and celebrate our U.S. Marine Corps, our Navy, and so many people just saying all veterans. They really want to give a big thank you to all of them. To know that we are in the very spot where America's Navy, America's Marine Corps was born, it just makes you feel as patriotic as can be, and that's exactly what this day has been. So, Alicia, I'll send it back up to you, and we are having just a blast down here on Market Street and feeling so much pride in our Navy and our Marine Corps.
Oh, Taronda, it's incredible. I think people are getting a history lesson, too, about the role that Philadelphia as a city played in so many critical points in U.S. history, and today it is all about the Navy and the Marines. And the Wallington Junior Senior High School Marching Band from Wallington, New Jersey, next up down the route, comprised of over 10% of the school's student body. If you can imagine this, it's almost like everyone's in the band. They're all talented there, grades 7 through 12. Wow, they sound great.
This band has performed for military events like NATO parades and nations and football games at West Point. So we're going to take a short break and we'll be right back.
The Navy and Marine Corps 250 Parade is sponsored by West Shore Home, Remodeling Reimagined.
This Thanksgiving, imagine welcoming guests into your home and showing off your beautiful brand new shower. At West Shore Home, we'll make it happen, guaranteed. Start your shower project now and we'll guarantee it's installed by Thanksgiving or the entire project is free. Plus, if you go to westshorebath.com to schedule, we'll waive all installation costs on the project and get you an extra $500 off. That's westshorebath.com to make sure you don't miss out on all these limited time savings. West Shore Home, remodeling reimagined.
Save up to 20% weekly with Acme for You. And make your holidays even sweeter. Join today and save.
When you have a Medicare partner you trust, life gets lighter.
Health Spring?
You know it.
Put a spring in your step. Health Spring.
Discover the movie that's being called the best film of the year. Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere, rated PG-13.
Every single day when we come into work, we set about doing the thing we know our audience needs, which is telling them the truth that day, telling them what happened in their neighborhood. And they can verify what we're saying with their own eyes. They know who we are and what we do because we've been there for them. We are not there to challenge your opinion. We're there to tell you what happened in a given day and to let you make up your own mind about it.
Stand by. I'll stand up.
And welcome back to the Navy and Marine Corps 250 Parade presented by Walmart. live in Philadelphia. What a day, a moment in history marking the 250th birthdays of both the U.S. Navy and the U.S. Marine Corps. And right now you're looking at the United States Naval Sea Cadet Corps, the Navy's youth development program. The Sea Cadets wear uniforms, work as teams in a disciplined environment, and they adhere to the core values of honor, respect, commitment, and service.
And so they do. The Sea Cadets Marching Band is the youth-led and serves the honor of veterans and active duty military personnel through their performance. There's certainly honor in today, I can tell you.
We want to extend a very special thank you to the Sea Cadets for being instrumental in being a big part of this event. They volunteered their time today to carry numerous props down the parade route, as well as showing up throughout the week to make Homecoming 250 such a success. So thank you very much, United States Naval Sea Cadet Corps, Northeast Field Area, as well as Lisa Weinrich, for coordinating everyone.
The 27 Old Glory flags being carried by the Sea Cadets again represented the 27 official versions of the United States flag, with each version representing a new state or multiple states joining the Union by adding a new star or multiple stars.
The term Old Glory came from a sea captain, William Driver, who was a merchant marine. He made the name common and iconic for all American flags, symbolizing resilience and national pride.
As they wave in the wind here today is just incredible to see this Old Glory. Massive flag. To each and every American, the flag can represent something different, but to the U.S. military, it represents the nation's founding ideals, the sacrifices of service members, and national unity and strength. It serves as a powerful symbol of the freedom and justice service members defend for all of us, and the core values they protect for their country and their loved ones, along with people they have never met and will never meet. Just so much valor, service, and sacrifice. Joining us now is the Fork Union Military Academy Band from Fork Union Military Academy out of Virginia, one of the nation's premier military boarding schools for young men. The band is comprised of cadets from 8th through 12th grade, recognized for its sharp appearance and their distinctive red coats.
Fork Union is widely recognized for developing leaders of character, with alumni serving at the highest levels of government, business, athletics, and of course, the military. Today, their cadets continue their mission of excellence, discipline, and service, inspiring audiences wherever they perform. They certainly are inspiring us today, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Coming up en route, we have the Stars and Stripes with float riders who are Walmart employees as well as veterans. Walmart is a proud sponsor of military personnel. This is because Sam Walton, the company's founder, was a veteran himself. Since 2013, Walmart has hired over 500,000 veterans and military spouses. It also has a military family promise that allows military members and spouses to transfer facilities if they get relocated due to military orders. And I can honestly say Walmart, amazing company, doing an amazing thing for our veterans.
Absolutely. It's really nice to see so much support for the military from Walmart.
You're listening to God Bless America from Ashley Daly. She's a singer-songwriter from Pennsylvania who studied voice at Westchester University and Johns Hopkins University as well. Thank you so much for being here with us today, Ashley.
The United States silent drill platoon legacy is held up by a storied history of traditions and commitment built by generations of Marines, both former and current. Since its inception in 1948, the silent drill platoon has been known for its uncompromising attention to detail, rigid discipline, and unwavering commitment to the Corps. This is evident in their pristine appearance and exceptional performances that people travel from around the world to witness.
But today, we're so proud to have them here with us in Philadelphia as we celebrate the 250th birthday of the U.S. Marine Corps and the U.S. Navy. U.S. Marine Corps silent drill team right here along the parade route as it continues to make its way through Independence Mall.
For 250 years, America has depended on the courage of those who serve. They've defended our freedom and helped us become the nation we are today. At Wounded Warrior Project, we honor the past by building a better future for post-9/11 veterans, service members, and their families. They've given us their best. Join us in supporting them through the next 250 years of strength and resilience. Visit woundedwarriorproject.org/USA250.
Gus, go long.
Touchdown!
Let's bring that energy into the stadium.
You have the tickets, right? Sure do.
Extreme Green from the PA Lottery.
With top prizes of $500 grand.
Now that's a real game changer.
Win or lose, it's all for the love of the game.
Burgers up.
Keep on scratching.
It's 4 words no parent should ever hear.
Your child is sick. But Starlight has taught us 4 other words that make all the difference.
Happy kids heal faster. Learn more at starlight.org.
News has really never mattered more, and yet more people distrust what they hear than ever before. Action News has been doing this for decades. There's a connection that we feel deeply between us and the viewers we serve. You can depend on Action News.
Well, we just witnessed history today, that's for sure, in the birthplace of American history, a 250th birthday celebration for the U.S. Marine Corps and the U.S. Navy. What a spectacle.
Spectacular. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity to share the parade with so many people. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, we also, of course, want to thank ESM Productions for producing these events. Homecoming 250, along with, of course, the Homecoming 250 Navy Marine Corps Committee as well.
And Under the Sun Productions for producing today's parade, Walmart for being the presenting sponsor and bringing all of their employees, so many veterans, to volunteer. All of today's groups for bringing this celebration to Philadelphia, and all of you for tuning in at home for this once-in-a-lifetime celebration.
Yeah, Mary McCorvey, thank you so much for being a part of this. And Chef Robert Irvine as well, a veteran of the Royal Navy, yes, and also bringing both the perspective of having served and also continuing to serve.
Well, it's interesting. We saw the Navy chiefs there. I'm a Navy chief. 2012, Mick Pont, Master Chief of the Navy, made me an honorary chief. So I'm getting all angles here.
That's Chief Irvine to us.
Chef and Chief.
Absolutely.
Chef and Chief Irvine. And Taronda, just having a chance to be down there amongst the people who gathered for this parade and all of the marchers.
It was amazing. Just being with the crowd, being with veterans who were along the parade route, being with people who saw the high school bands, the military bands. It was just so inspiring. And I never, ever thought I'd ever get a chance to interview John Adams, President John Adams. Who'd have thunk it?
I'm telling you, you were right. He looks great.
Great for over 250 years old.
250 years young. And of course, all of this, this celebration today for the U.S. Navy and the U.S. Marines celebrating 250 years, all the lead up to the semi-quincentennial of the United States, the signing of the Declaration of Independence, which happened at Independence Hall.
Right here.
Just right over our shoulders, and you feel the power and presence of that, the patriotism of this day. We thank you so much for joining all of us for this historic day in the city of Philadelphia. I'm Alicia Vitarelli, along with Mary McCorvey, Chef and Chief Robert Irvine, and my colleague Taronda Thomas at 6 ABC. We now join GMA 3, which is in progress. Thank you again.
The holidays take a lot of effort. Shop at Acme.